Well, the Quyon ferry has reopened for another season, connecting the west end of Ottawa to Western Quebec. It serves as a major shortcut for those constantly crossing the border. CTV's Dyson reports.
Back on the water, it's the first day of the 2025 season for the Quyon ferry.
There's been a ferry here for over 100 years.
Dan Maxwell hasn't been riding the ferry quite that long, but the Dunrobin resident who uses it whenever he visits family in Otter Lake is a seasoned veteran for sure.
We've been on the ferry for 25, maybe 30 years now, passing by, and I have all my kids driving the ferry, pictures of them. So, yeah, dates back all the way back to when I was a kid and I used to drive the ferry.
The Quyon ferry closed for the year in late December. Now open again, it immediately brings two communities on either side of the river closer.
A lot of people choose to live on the Quebec side, even though they work in Ottawa, because the housing's cheaper over here on the Quebec side. So they'll use us to commute and still save money.
This electric cable ferry is able to carry 21 cars at a time and crosses either side of the river every 10 minutes. The cost per car, $10.50 one way.
Every week with my business and crossing, I would say about 10, 15 times a week.
Whether for business or pleasure, it's a major improvement on the commute. What took an hour in the winter, now cut by half.
Time. It's all time and fuel savings. You know, if say you're coming from Quyon or Shawville, for example, if you're going to Canada, once you get on the ferry, it's 25 minutes when you get off. If you have to go around by Portage Renfrew area, it's 55 to an hour.
To commute into the city, bypassing the bridges and that, it's a lot faster, and it's the best way to go.
And on the Quebec side, once the ferry opens, that signals go time for Quion's businesses.
Just the volume of people coming to town, to the cottages and surrounding areas, that's a huge change.
Dyson, CTV News, Quyon.